broiler on?
There's a button.
No, why?
Oh, to get color on chicken.
Oh. I've never broiled anything.
Yeah.
Broil.
And
The crown broil.
I didn't realize how close the tray was to that. So the oil was popping up and hitting the coil on top. And when I opened it up, it was like, it wasn't even that smoky in here though.
Where's the one?
Right there.
Yeah, I almost fell out of bed. It sounded like it was, I thought I had a smoke alarm in my fucking room.
Yeah, it was loud.
It was really loud. I was like, Gaga!
I tried turning it off pretty quick.
I don't know how long it was going. I just know that I woke up to like death.
All right.
So anyways, starting up this new podcast this week. We got Matt back. We got Randy Newman behind us. We got Ian. We got with us also. Short people apparently have no reason to live because Randy Newman says so.
Keep in mind.
They're
Keep in mind,
so mean.
This is the guy that did some of the songs from Toy Story.
Oh, I know. Like,
I know that
you
guy.
got run me. Yeah,
That's who did that?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
what other songs does he do that?
So Matt, you weren't here last week. Let's talk about where you were, what you were doing.
I was recovering.
For being a bitch?
Yes, for being a bitch. Being a bitch is a hefty toll. And
Maybe you should try not being a bitch.
maybe I should. No, I went to a Halloween party on Friday, Halloween party on Saturday.
Did you dress up? Like remember we were talking about? What were you?
I did.
He's
Friday.
a sexy cowboy.
Yes.
That's what it was.
With
assless chaps.
just chaps, because all chaps are assless.
Are they?
Yes.
You would know.
They would, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, Friday what did I do? I did the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And then
How can you do that one without knowing what he really looks like? Or how he is? Did you at least try a voice? Were you like, ha ha?
No, I didn't do any voice.
You're just like, hey, I'm Matt. I'm a Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Just like that.
Wow, you're really fun.
I know, right? Yeah.
Did you like pull thing goes or something?
No, I didn't have any props.
Have
or
like
I
any
didn't.
guns that shot like fucking confetti?
Nope, nothing like that. Then Saturday I did
The fuck did you even dress up for then?
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh.
I did. I did. No.
I hate that.
That was really exciting.
Well, you asked me where I was. I drank too much.
I didn't ask
too much. And Sunday I had
Did
to
you
recover.
throw up?
No.
Then you weren't in recovery mode.
Yeah, why were you? Yeah, did you do all the myths? Did you eat some bread and do all that stuff before you went to bed?
Oh, to prevent myself from throwing up? No.
Yeah, that shit's bullshit.
I've never heard that stuff.
Oh yeah, we've heard like eat some bread. How many times have we been at a party and there's like girls getting drunk and they're like, "Cameron, eat some bread."
No, the assholes I was with, I told them I didn't want to go to Dixon. Ended up on Dixon.
Of course.
Left. I immediately left them and went to Rogers Rec where Eric. You remember?
Did you find my photo?
Yeah.
There's a picture of me on the wall
Of
Rogers Rec.
in Rogers Rec.
why?
Because we put it there.
No. No, I don't
Next time
go.
you're there.
I don't go searching for photos on. No. I knew Eric was working, so like I immediately left the crew I was with because I didn't want to be with them. And just bullshit with him. Went back to 21st. They all ditched me, so I called a Uber and went home.
Did you see any cool costumes while you're out there?
Actually, no.
How many sexy costumes?
How many Harley Quinns
None.
did you see?
One. At the party I was at. And she kept calling me Mr. J and like...
Hey, Mr. J!
Boom. She kept fucking doing that.
She a fat one?
No.
Whoa,
That's rare.
She was good looking.
You ever go to a Comic-Con? I think the weight limit to be a Harley Quinn's like 180 up.
Yeah, I know. She was actually good looking, did it perfectly, but I noticed a ring on her finger early on and left it alone.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score, man.
That's fucked up.
I try to be respectful.
Yeah, I mean, trying's one thing. So how was your Halloween experience overall, though?
I had fun.
Sounds like You dressed up.
Yeah.
Didn't play the part.
Nope.
Didn't see sexy costumes.
Nope.
Got ditched by your friends.
Yep.
That sounds like not fun.
Sounds like a party to me.
Yeah, that needs to not be a thing.
Yeah, I agree. No, I'm okay on my own. I'm
What, the
okay
horn?
doing
This? You know the name of this podcast, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah. So.
So-
I thought it was alright.
You're all right.
Actual Halloween.
Do you have any pictures of yourself as a Joker? Or
I
anything?
do. Would you like to see them?
Actually, I would. Ian doesn't want to.
Well, I'm not going to show Ian.
Cool.
Ian doesn't get to see. I want to see the Joaquin Phoenix one. You should have been holding an Academy Award. That shit would have been funny, like an Oscar or something like that. Be like, I'm the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. How are you the Joker? I'm holding an Oscar. Well, I guess though Heath Ledger won one. He was dead though.
Post.
So. Yeah, so, I mean,
How old was he when he died? Pretty young.
20-something. All right,
Not bad.
not bad. Is that what you wore as your attire?
Yeah, I didn't really have anything else because he wore.
So you just look like fucking Wayne Gacy walking around.
Yeah, basically.
You're like, is there already gay little kids around?
And then that was.
Did you ask anybody how you got them scars?
Yeah, I actually did liquid latex on and like did the scars. I thought, and my hair was actually green.
You could do that over that massive beard you got.
Well, shut up.
Hey, I trimmed mine. I'm like you now.
Yeah.
See, I don't have that long ass goatee anymore. So,
Yeah.
R.I.P. long goatee.
No.
It's gonna be a thing.
It's a
I
thing.
know. I know it's already a thing. The second time it came in, I realized.
Yeah, it is. Rainy Newman break. No time for little teeth.
Yeah, I'm apparently sure people have little teeth.
Yeah. So, one thing I want to talk about this week is what we were talking about kind of before this, and that's everybody's talking about. And I don't know how much we'll try on this is Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
Matt already has a buttload of complaints, so I put in a
But you
thing.
draw dicks in the snow.
That's the first thing I did.
Is it really?
You can run
Yeah.
horses into trees.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Not whenever you like my horse and I have a love relationship, and he actually dodges trees for me.
Yeah, you can strafe and shit like that.
No, he automatically does it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Well, I killed my horse that I had a 4.
Can you eat it?
I don't think so. I
This
don't even
is
think
very
you can skin it.
unrealistic.
But I killed my horse, ran off it's like a fucking 5-foot cliff. Not even a cliff. A 5-foot. What do you call that? Step
ledge.
down? Ledge.
I don't know.
Yeah, and the horse was like, "I'm done." And
Well, I
like,
mean, if a horse breaks its legs,
Well,
it's
nah,
not-
fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, I looked up a thing. Well, you know you can get something to revive your horse.
I
right?
know. I killed it.
He hates this game.
I don't like this game. This game is a shiny ass turd.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's basically like playing Sims in the Wild Wild.
No, it isn't. I don't have to eat all the time.
I have to eat all the fucking time.
I smoke cigars all the
But
time
be
because
a
it makes it look
bitch.
cool. And then I go kill people and take their hats whenever my hat goes away. Even though I can just change costumes, my hat will reappear. But that's not fucking cool. And it's really cool to lasso a
Get
goat
the
and then get it.
bath.
What's that with the girl that comes in?
Yeah.
Yeah, had her wash my legs. Cool.
The bath does take forever. It's like
If you do I don't take a bath. You just go into a river and you actually see the blood and everything. Like, did you see? I found a fucking cabin. This is not a spoiler because I don't think it's part of the story, but it had like all these dead skeletons. Did you find that shit?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It's near one of the missions.
Treasures.
Treasure, yeah.
Yeah, I caught that guy and I put him on the railroad tracks.
Oh, that's a guy?
Well, no, I caught a guy and I put him on the railroad tracks, and that's what that was.
Can you trample people with your horse?
Oh yeah,
Man.
you get an achievement for trampling rabbits that go in front of you.
I didn't know.
Have you ever noticed whenever you get a rabbit and you skin one, you put your finger in his butthole and rip it off?
No, that's not what he's doing. It's his neck.
No. It's that, and if you look it up, that's how they skinned rabbits back then.
Really?
They would grab them by the butthole
I thought
and
you
rip their
made
skin.
like a cut there and pulled it down.
Nope, he just picks it up by the hind legs, goes "Gimme!" and then he just throws the thing behind it. But I always go pick it up.
And put it on your horse.
No, you don't have to put rabbits on a hearse. You can put them in your thing. Everything else, I put on my horse.
Where do you sell them?
Can you skin people?
Not
And,
that
like,
I
wear the
not
skin
that I
like
know
animal?
of. Not that I know of. You sell them to butchers, or donate them to camps.
Well,
But that's how
said
you upgrade your
trapper,
thing.
And I was like, where the fuck is the trapper at?
I could show you where the trapper is. You go to the trapper and he can give you like David like Crockett hats and shit like that. It's pretty cool.
Is there a limit to the number of rabbits you can carry?
I don't know.
Because that's all I would do. I would just try to find the limit and just see my horse with a pile of rabbits or something.
Well, no. The rabbits you put in your thing. It's the bigger catch you have to put on the back of your horse.
What's a bigger catch?
A deer.
Anything bigger than a rabbit,
Bear?
pretty much almost.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can it go on your horse?
I haven't killed a bear.
Listen, I killed a legendary bear, and then I got ganged up by a gang, and they killed me, and then revived, and it was like, you lost your legendary pelt. I'm like, man, fuck you.
Maybe you shouldn't die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's good advice.
Yeah. Is it bad advice?
Well, I got 5 of the biggest problems with Red Dead right here. We're gonna go through. Now we haven't beat the game yet, so I'm just gonna go through a few of them because the first one says depressing, endless story. So I haven't beat the game yet, so I don't know about that. Clunky mechanics.
I agree with that.
Well, yeah, but it's a Rockstar
R2.
game. They all are like that.
Yeah, they are.
Which Rockstar game have you played that's like, man, these controls are amazing?
Yeah. This one is the first one I've really noticed it, though.
I like
Really?
that you just accidentally shoot people really easily.
You can't.
I just watched videos of people like in the middle of cutscenes like, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's because if you don't holster your gun, if you double tap, it'll spin around.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing. You shoot someone, then you go.
So you don't even know how to play the game.
No, apparently if you hold L and then slowly do the R trigger, it, as you're pulling your gun out, goes into Deadeye mode, so they don't know, like, that you're pulling your gun. And then you can aim real quick, and then, like, pull it out, shoot them all.
Have you tried it?
I have, but it's a very subtle, like, R trigger move, so I have.
Maybe you gotta upgrade it.
Maybe.
Maybe you
Aggressive inconvenience. What'd you say?
So maybe he has to be better.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not that good at the game.
Yeah.
Aggressive inconvenience.
I don't know what that
Rockstar has an idea with Red Dead Redemption 2. It looks beautiful places, blah blah. Fast travel is bizarre. I haven't even got that. Unlimited and annoying. I don't know what that means. The West. I don't know why the game is Western though. It's not supposed. Yeah, I can't read those anymore. I hate those. I just found the first thing. That's what came up. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that game. I know you said you're not liking it. Ian's
Did you find the boy in the cellar?
No, I'm not that far into the game.
That's not far.
I haven't found that. I'm not that far into it.
Not that far into a game for you, Ian. Is like 9 hours.
Have you gone into Blackwater yet?
I just did one mission in there.
Yeah, so we're in the same spot.
I just got in there and I just went, and then I hung out.
Rescued.
Sean. Yeah, I stayed out in the area to hunt everybody, and then the fucking cops showed up and goes,
Yeah, they'll gang up.
"Oh, I got out of there." My horse, I
Did you-
braided my horse's tail so it runs faster.
Oh, okay.
Is that a thing?
That is.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Why does that increase? It's not like a fucking.
It doesn't really do it. I'm just saying I did
Oh,
it.
It lowers the back end.
I was like, so, like, that's not how this works.
Lowers the back end. Would it be funny if there was like this big ass spoiler on the back
I can't
of the
wait.
horse and
Like, they need to bring it to PC. I think they probably will, so you can just.
Oh,
mod the fuck out
I
of
mean,
it.
the only
You're like-
reason the first one didn't come to PC is because it was such a hard. The game, I have to.
That's Rockstar. They're gonna bring it to PC and bring mods.
But I know, but like the reason the first one didn't was because there was something to do with the coding. They coded it so hard for. I might be wrong on this.
Because it was a PlayStation 3 exclusive.
No, it
or
wasn't.
like launch title, right?
not launch title.
I think it was.
5?
No, it wasn't launch title.
Grand Theft Auto 5? No.
No. Red Dead 1.
Oh. Red Dead 1 was like on 360 and PlayStation 3.
Yeah, it was on both of them. They came out at the same time. It was a console exclusive almost.
Wait, what? You just...
I said it was a console exclusive. It was.
Because it didn't go to PC.
It was too. It was too hard to port because of the coding. It made it for consoles, but it was just too hard to port.
I bet they'll do PC.
No, they've already said that it's probably gonna go to PC.
I'm just imagining the mods for it, like running around on Squidward shooting a portal gun, like.
Hand. Think of the mods real quick. Ready?
That'll be in there. 100% that will be in there.
The modding. The funny thing is, modding communities these days. Not to get off subject of things, but modding communities these days is kind of like lackluster. It used to be like it's not as it's. Like, I remember Skyrim came out and the Macho Man's things and all this stuff. You don't really see that stuff anymore.
Well, a lot of it's not open source material. Like, you can't mod it as easily.
Yeah, I know. Because they made it too technical.
Well, they do it on purpose because they want to preserve the assets. They don't want, like, to give that shit away for free, you know?
Isn't that the whole point of being a modder?
Yeah, but typically to mod, you have to, like, break into the game's code.
Oh, I know.
And extract
I mean, I don't know because I
But
don't do it.
Skyrim had its assets available in files that were really easy to access and update.
All I know is it's just, from what I've known, because I watch a lot of, like, I watch a lot of gaming channels on YouTube. You don't see modding community talking on there as much as it used to, like, 2 years ago, you know?
Yeah. And
It's kind of
a lot
died
of mods
off.
are considered cheats, and a lot of games have anti-cheat built in. So if you try modding, it considers it a cheat.
That's fine. Because a lot of it...
Shut it down, it'll just corrupt your files.
Well, a lot of it is like there's like I know whenever you play like any modded stuff on console, which is like the
It's harder to do than PC too.
well they have modded community. Well, no, they in Fallout 4 they have a modded community there, but if you play as a yes.
Oh, I thought that was all.
No, there's a whole modding thing for that people on PC and everything can do. It's for Fallout 4. And I'm sure there's others, but when you do it, they disable all achievements or platinum trophies.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with the, I mean, it's not the same thing.
Well,
but,
cheats.
Yeah, cheats. And Red Dead, you can't get any trophies.
Yeah, because it's cheating.
Yeah.
Some others, like you can't manually save or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They do things that stifle your...
Yeah. They don't want people modding for the most part. Rockstar is one of the few games that will let people do that. That and Bethesda. Those are the two main companies that like allow communities to start modding.
Yeah.
Like,
think about
it.
it.
I've ever heard about.
Yeah. You definitely can. Like people like will create private servers for.
What was that one? Gary's. What's that? Gary's mod. That's that guy
that's specifically created to make mods.
Yeah, that's that one guy we watch on YouTube. That what's his name? The guy you showed me, and he only puts something up like every year, and that's it. That's he had that fun house. I'd have to look it up.
I don't know.
Done talking about it because we're turned to a gaming podcast. But we're not a gaming podcast. We are what are you doing right now podcast.
He's trying to learn how to read. Let him be.
Matt, you got any topics this week you want to talk? Because I got a few, but I want to wait and see what you guys want to talk about.
No, I don't have anything.
Wow, you really contributed to this one. You gave 2 weeks. You get
know.
2 weeks off, and
He was 2 versions of the Joker, and that was it.
Yeah, that was basically it. Otherwise, I work, I go home and do nothing. You really should talk about this.
No, we can talk about beer later.
That's not just a beer.
I know. We'll talk about it later.
Says right
Ian,
here,
you got any
the Holy
topics you want to talk
Grail.
about? You want to talk about? No politics.
I was gonna say I can talk about politics because there's a lot of shit on there.
No,
We don't talk about politics on this podcast. We're not weirdos.
Okay, fine.
I had stuff, but I can't remember.
Matt's a Trump supporter.
Why would you do that?
You can't say anything because we're not talking about politics.
Why are you looking at me? Fuck off.
Why would you say that?
Okay, Matt's not a Trump supporter,
All right.
but he likes Mike Pence.
God, no.
I feel like Mike Pence could be Dick Cheney almost.
No, Dick Cheney. There's a movie coming out about that.
I mean, Dick Cheney, fuck him, but that's a disrespect to Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I mean, like,
Dick Cheney was a
Mike
ruler.
Pence also seems like the guy that could shoot someone.
No.
No, he would be
Maybe in Red Dead.
fucks you and pets you and apologizes.
He's the guy's gonna find out he has a bunch of pedo shit on his fucking computer one day.
He's one of those ultra conservative Christian fucks.
Weasels.
Yeah, exactly. You find out they have like a whole server of
Like 12 terabytes of child porn,
Yeah.
and you're like, you can download every movie from 2012 to 2016 and have like 4 terabytes. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's creepy fucker. Dick Cheney was a ruler, like a
Oh yeah. So I was thinking next week.
shithead.
So I was thinking next week. Are you gonna be here next week?
Yeah.
That's
You
what he says
sure?
Right now.
No,
Dave's gonna
I'll
be in
I'm not-
recovery
I know.
mode from dressed up as.
Nope. I've got the kids from noon to noon, Saturday to Sunday, and then so I'm not.
He's
doing
gonna be
anything.
worn out.
No, I have
So,
today.
well, what I was gonna say is next week I was thinking about is while we record this, putting up some webcams so get you two and me.
Oh, so I need to dress up.
But we could put it all on the same screen so they can see. Let's just want to keep it like this.
I'm gonna wear like an 80s rapper big suit.
Okay.
We don't have to. The one thing we haven't done in a while is we haven't done shitty movie Sundays. I mean, we've been doing this, which is fine, but
Shrunken Heads.
Shrunken Heads
That's
should be the next
next on
one.
the list, right?
That has to be the next
I really
one.
don't want to watch that. That looks bad.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on! That's the whole point!
But
What did you say about Samurai Cop? No, I don't want
we
to watch
set
it.
the bar
I
really
still need to
high.
buy that shirt.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I'm an undercover cop.
Samurai Cop is a good movie.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you also did not want to watch that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and
All right, fine. We'll do Shrunken Heads.
Hard
Exactly.
to get to Hawaii.
Oh, that was a good movie too.
that was a great movie. Did you see? Did you go see a Star Is Born yet?
No.
Good,
I
okay.
haven't been to a movie since I think you and I went.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you haven't seen
No,
that
I
yet.
saw Venom. That was.
I just
I
want to
still
make
haven't
sure.
seen that.
It was good.
Good movie.
It
I've
was.
heard-
Why do you say moon? Don't say
I've
mixed
I've
things.
heard mixed things.
are
Critics suck.
super wrong.
Fans love it.
I heard it's like enjoyable to watch. Like it's a fun movie to watch, but it's not a good movie.
It is a good
Yeah,
movie.
I agree with that.
Okay. Like, do I want to pay money to see it? That's the thing.
Just get that damn the thing I have, the AMC thing. You go see 3 movies a week.
No, I won't use that.
I will use that.
Short people
Not where I thought he
fucked
was
me
going.
up. Yeah, you fucked me up.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Hello.
Hello. So, anyways, we got we had a lot of stuff that happened in the news this week. Yeah.
Sure. Lots of stuff.
Did you ever see this? You remember watching on South Park with the school shootings where they didn't let the kids out and it just was saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like there was a school shooting. It's like you've seen the episode.
And he shot the Glee kids.
Yeah. Okay, and everybody didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So we had a school shooting and they didn't let the kids out because they were like, "Nah, we'll figure it out."
Nice.
So
Where?
South Park was right. It was in South or North Carolina. I can't remember. We had a school shooting this week though. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't because all we've been talking about is that fucking immigrant thing coming from like 900 miles away.
The caravan with terrorists.
Yeah, that thing is gonna be here in like 4 months, and they're like, it's gonna be here next week.
Yeah, no, it's
If it even gets here, they're not like we're going to America. You know?
yeah. They're just wanting asylum from Mexico or
They're saying there's criminals in there. And I'm like,
It's just
there's
fucking
criminals
brown
everywhere.
people.
There's a fucking murderer 3 doors down, I bet. Like, whatever.
it probably is.
Yeah, like statistically speaking.
Oh my
probably.
god! A California teacher caught punching a 14-year-old boy.
Ooh, the music one?
Wait! You already know what this
The
is?
music teacher? Hell yeah!
I want to watch this.
This
so
is a
bad.
great video.
I want to watch this so bad right now.
A music teacher guy
Yeah.
punches a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And they get like full fist fight. It's great.
It's got to be on YouTube, right?
It is. I can find it.
I'm just gonna put a 14-year-old boy gets punched.
That's okay.
Okay, music teacher punches
Student. Student athletes.
Bunch of stubs. I press Subway. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's find the shortest one because I don't want to see how much. There's one that they talk for an hour on it. That's not fun. Okay, well, let's see.
And Jeff and Pat.
No, don't care. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ooh!
Teacher decks a student and the two go at each other
Yeah!
in a horribly disturbing fistfight. All of this unfolding in band class in front of a
Why'd he punch him?
full of mortified students, some of them
I
recording
can't
this
remember.
stunning
It was
scene with their
a-
phones. The
was a
beating
thing.
is non-stop.
They both can't
with
fight.
The teacher wailing on the student, even using an object, maybe his phone, to pummel the kid to the ground. Students and an adult try to pull the student away, but the teacher is relentless. The student cannot escape.
All those people don't do anything.
Hard for the teacher too. These two students were in the room when all of this went down.
He missed. That looks like a wrestling punch.
Permission. They, along with other students, say the fight began with the teacher telling the student he was not wearing the proper school uniform. The student responded with a tirade of racist profanity. Those words can be heard here on the video before the fight. But
All right, here we
so
go.
offensive, we are not airing it.
Yeah.
Just
What?
Back and forth, and then that's when the teacher just decides to throw a punch, and then that's when everything happens.
Students identify the teacher as Marston Riley at his Orange County home tonight. His
That's
wife
him.
told our Stacy Butler she had not spoken with her husband.
I don't know. I want to know what the racist things he said were. Was he like,
Probably racist.
Yeah, very. I mean,
You heard it?
Yeah.
did he say the N word?
Oh, yeah.
Did he say the J word?
I don't know that word.
Really? It starts with jig and ends with boo.
I was saying,
Oh.
wow, Matt. You've been hanging out with this kid at the music studio? or
No, I
something?
am an extremely racist father. I know these. I know these
No,
words.
neither of those words.
Neither.
Neither, yeah.
They didn't say the N word.
What
No,
he
it's
was?
just
He
not-
just like was he just like Fortnite is sucks and the teacher's like I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that's something like that. It's pretty
A
close.
defender of Fortnite, the hero. we did.
Took him out. We got him.
If he would have known, if those people were trying to get him off him knew a German suplex, they wouldn't have had any.
If I was in that class and I had a chance to
The
fight
very
any
end
of my
that video
teachers,
is really funny though, because like the students being held back, he's like, "I swear to God!" Like I'm like, you just got
they
your
didn't do
ass
anything.
beat. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
well,
You've never heard of the J word?
I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now, but it didn't come to mind.
I see the questions in
This isn't Randy Newman.
he swear to God.
your
You know what that is, right?
Voice to Men.
I swear
It's Michael Jackson.
like a
Voice to Men do that.
That's how Boys Them In.
It's Michael Jackson.
Oh, 98 Degrees.
I'll be
In Sync.
Backstreet.
Matt, you grew up.
I don't know. I thought that was Boys to Men.
I'll give you a hint. All for One.
All for One.
Yeah, look, you got
Wait,
it.
Who's All for One?
All for One. That's their hit.
I hate this soundboard thing that you got going on.
I don't know who that is. All for One. I could've
Really,
sworn
they
that
had hits in the '90s. We grew up in the '90s.
we did. I just was born and then all of a sudden 35
That sounds nice. You're almost halfway to retirement.
or death.
Probably that,
Well,
but also retirement.
Sure.
well. Anyways, Ian, what do you want to talk about? Got anything you want to talk about? Matt had nothing.
Women in politics.
We're not talking about women, politics, racism, or religion.
Black people in politics. Black Christians in politics.
What's your agenda here? What are you going for?
We told him no butt stuff, so he's trying to get it real controversial.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys limited me.
Yeah.
That's all you can talk about is
Took
butt
away
stuff?
90% of his arsenal.
You took away all of my butt stuff.
Fine, talk about
No.
butt stuff. No.
No,
Let's
no,
hear.
no.
Matt, no. We're going to call this Matt's. I'm going to give you a timer. And we're going to give you 5 minutes to talk about butt
That's
stuff.
intervention.
All right? You get 5 minutes to talk about butt stuff.
5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's only you talking.
Is that too long or too short?
That's too long. I can't.
That's too long. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, you ready? 3 minutes to talk about butt stuff.
I didn't prepare a speech.
Don't matter. You got to talk. Okay, ready? We're gonna talk about. You get 3 minutes to talk about butt stuff.
I'm sure you were in drama class.
For the next 3 minutes, Matt Hinton is gonna talk about butt
my
stuff.
Last name out there. Now people get.
They gotta know who you are.
They don't know how to spell. Come on.
Hey, my name's Adam Mullen. Come after me. I don't give a shit.
All right.
All right, ready?
No, I'm not. I don't know what to talk about for 3 minutes.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff. That's what you're gonna talk about.
Just start with
I'm
it.
not like a.
There's an anus, and it's part of a person. Like
The lips on the mouth are the same lips on the butt. You can talk about stuff like that. Just okay. Ready?
Human centipede.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
I got nothing.
Yep.
You're gonna put me on the spot for 3 minutes, and I don't have anything to talk about.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Yeah, you've been wanting to talk about
No,
this.
I don't. I throw it in there when I think it is necessary to continue the conversation, and we all feed off of it, make a good conversation,
Keep going.
and then move on.
You know, this sounds like eating ass and not a conversation.
You would know about that.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You would know. See,
Don't know what you're
see,
talking about.
I can thrive with other people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just me talking about butt stuff for 3 minutes. I have no idea what the fuck okay, so one
Is a number.
Let's do this.
you ever fuck a girl from behind and you see the biggest fucking brown eye. It like extends. It extends up
The
her
brown
cheeks.
eye.
You ever seen that?
No. Can't say I have.
Have you done that before?
Wait, what?
Have you done that before?
Have I seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to close my eyes.
Imagine.
Wait, I didn't have to imagine. I just had to close my eyes.
When you closed your eyes, did you think of this?
Platform shoes on the nasty little feet. Well, I don't want no short people.
It's a fucked up song, man.
You know what? That is a fucked up song, and his voice with like
All I
the
imagine
good
is
memories of
over Toy Story.
yeah, the good memories of Toy Story with just this shit. Like,
Hold on, I gotta dive into this spider on an ass thing here going on.
No, he's talking about when the brown eye extends to the end of the butt cheeks.
not
The
to the end,
end?
but not to the end.
Holy
that's,
shit.
That's extreme. I'm talking maybe 2 inches. So like the brown eye, and then
Do you think she's aware of it?
so it's like a brown sun.
Do you think she's aware of it?
I don't know, but it's not really a conversation that you bring up.
You just brought up a conversation about it.
You're
Though.
35.
He's 34.
34.
He'll be 35
And the
this
only
month.
reason I'm throwing this out there is because I'm supposed to talk about
Butt stuff.
ass for 3 minutes.
It's Matt's butt stuff corner. Butt stuff.
Yeah, the butt. Yeah,
The butt corner.
Yeah, and I have no idea. I
You only
mean,
got
not
30.
like-
You only got. Hey, you're killing time. Keep
Okay,
cutting.
so not like it's a bad thing. It's not like it smells or it's just different, and it's not their fault unless they buy the $19.99 ass bleaching kit from Walmart.
God damn it.
Have you ever ran into a bleached asshole into the water?
No, I'm just plugging Walmart's ass bleaching kit.
All right. You got 5 seconds. You got anything to say?
That's it. Walmart. Walmart.com ass bleaching kit $19.99.
That's it. We got that's the Matt's ass corner. We talked about ass for long enough. That's enough
you
butt
get-
stuff.
All right, that's
That's okay. You were saying you didn't give you enough material. We took away your material. Now you got some material.
Yeah.
like I said.
You had a podium to talk on.
Well, I appreciate it, gentlemen. I appreciate it. I did what I could. It wasn't that great.
Do what you could. It wasn't that great.
That's
What's
not
next?
most things.
So, anyways, the thing I was going to talk about this week is I wanted to. We were talking about Halloween,
Yep.
and Halloween's gone and passed.
Hey,
I felt like I know you hate it because everybody dies on Halloween for you.
Did anybody die this week?
Nope. I stayed inside and shut myself off. I turned my phone
Well,
off.
what I want to talk about is how I feel like I missed Halloween this week.
Why?
Well, I felt like I missed it because not just because I had to work. That's not because I had to work, but because it was rather annoying to know that there was grown men out there that called it "This is my Christmas." Like, if you heard people say that, like, "This is my Christmas," I have heard that more.
Do they know what Christmas is?
Well, I hear that more in retail and in the restaurant industry than I ever heard anything. They always ask off for Halloween. They're like, "This is my Christmas," and Halloween was on a Wednesday.
Right.
So, what the fuck are you gonna do on a Wednesday night? Like, I'm sorry, like,
I was telling you about this earlier. It's mostly college kids. There's parties. People have shit to do on Halloween.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, not actual grown. Like, if you're in college, you do that. That's fine. But like, not grown ass adults.
No, I didn't do anything.
This is my Christmas. Now, if you have kids, take your kids out, do all the Halloween stuff.
No, I agree.
You probably did that with your girls, right?
Yeah, no, they came over, dressed up, and we took a picture, and then they went on to do something else that Molly had planned. So no, I didn't do anything.
You want to see a Halloween video?
But no, I don't get that. Halloween is weird. This is the first time I dressed up in
My Christmas.
I don't even.
Here's a Halloween video.
But it just pisses me off when I hear people say it. It's kind of like, Matt. I don't know. What are you watching? Is it YouTube?
No, this is what my friends experience. This is why I don't participate in Halloween. Because shit like this starts.
So this is people you know.
Yeah. Well, not those people, but the person filming, yes.
Hang on.
And the smoke alarm.
That's pretty good ass.
What?
I was gonna say. All right, so like, oh yeah, and she throws a fan. She's like wrestling shit. WWE. What's with the smoke alarm?
I don't know. It's the dorms.
Wow.
It's the dorms. So people probably doing crazy shit.
Well, I just saw something that whenever that woman is 30 years from now, I can show her grandkids.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think society's gonna make it that far. I think we got 20 years tops left.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
You saying it's gonna end when I'm 50?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that sucks.
I think there's gonna be like World War III soon.
Well, I think it's just a recycle. I mean, like we're,
like,
using hieroglyphics again.
No, I mean like we're.
Have you not heard about Jesse Ventura's theory about why there can't be another World War III?
Technology's advanced way too much. Somebody's gonna create like crazy poison gas, and somebody's gonna fuck up the world, and it's gonna be all over.
Good. Could happen.
Or the T600.
Or
into the T800.
Or
and
day
the
after
T1000.
tomorrow, global warming.
And then we got ourselves up.
What?
It's on a scale of days, not years.
All right.
That one.
And then we create arcs in the sides of mountains.
That's 2012.
Oh.
Yeah, different movie. That one's based in India, in the mountains.
Right.
That's a terrible movie.
It was.
But I like Doomsday movies.
But that was a Doomsday movie.
I like Doomsday movies.
About volcanoes, right?
No, that's a different one entirely.
Well, I thought 2012 there was like a super pressure building up in the super volcanoes.
In Yosemite, the one that we're on right now. Yeah. The one that's supposed to have erupted like 10,000 years ago or something.
But it won't.
You say that.
It won't.
You say that.
It
I'm
won't.
ready. I'm like, that'd be a crazy way to go out. Imagine that.
Super
Like
volcano.
lava? Fuck.
Well, I don't think we would make it to that. I think it would poison our air.
No, if that one goes off, it's gonna be like earthquakes and shatters and shit, and everybody's gonna What are we listening to?
Well, if we're gonna talk about dark shit, I was gonna put in some ominous music for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it went.
We got off. Never mind.
Yeah.
Off subject.
Off subject.
Ian, you still haven't talked about what you want to talk about.
Well, I was talking about Halloween. I showed you the video. That was
Well, let's talk about how Halloween people try to claim it as their own, their own Christmas. And here's the thing: this is what pisses me off about that. It's like, this is what it doesn't. Okay, I want to say piss me off. This is what grinds my gears. Is how, Ian, you know from living with me that you know the crazy fucking weird paranormal shit I watch, right?
Yeah.
And how much of it do you think I believe in?
None.
Not a fucking drop of it. But I love watching
I love
it.
asking people, do you believe in ghosts? Because as soon as they say yeah, I'm like, all right. I know how reliable you are now.
Do you know the one question I ask people when they say believe in ghosts? I always ask them one thing. I go, why do they wear clothes?
Yeah, I've heard you say that actually.
That's the best question. Why do ghosts wear clothes?
That's what they died in.
No, that's not the they died in, got buried in. I mean, put your
always old ghosts too.
Yeah.
Why don't you have like a hipster ghost? Why isn't there the guy being like, you're not pouring that coffee right?
And if there was ghosts, why is there no evidence of it?
I don't know, because ghosts don't exist.
Exactly. But you know what? I will continue watching that crazy shit. Like one of the but the thing is, it's like I hear Halloween is my Christmas. Like I said, I keep saying that, but Halloween really is kind of is important to me as Christmas because I love Christmas. I want to listen to Christmas music at work now.
Oh my god! I swear to God.
I love how there's Christmas music or Christmas commercials out right now.
Fuck
I love Christmas.
It was one day. One day.
Like I agree with you. I love Christmas music. However, motherfuckers, it is not even Thanksgiving yet.
Don't give a shit.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
I think I lived in the retail world for so long that it's because you were in retail.
Yeah. So
you were remember at Sears. I was telling him June is when you get your Christmas stuff in. Remember that shit?
Oh, I put that past me. Out the memory.
You can put having Christmas trees come in at June at Sears, but you can't put past you the girl's butthole that almost screws up her butt crack.
Yeah. You got shit twisted.
Yeah.
So there are things that stick with you, and there are things that don't.
Like a brown eye.
So, anyways, what I'm saying is like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end with Halloween now, and we're gonna start with Christmas. And I'm excited about Christmas. But here's what I want to do next week. I want you guys to figure this out. Did it get on the outlet?
Good. We're good.
All right. Ian thought
Shake your head.
he was a Lego master.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Building shit.
But anyways, so next week I want you guys to think of any since you want to talk about how Christmas isn't so. Think of any Thanksgiving movies. I got one that I watch every year. That's Plane, Trains, and Automobiles.
I've never seen that movie.
You should watch this year for Thanksgiving.
I will.
It's a Thanksgiving movie.
I don't have anything to do this Thanksgiving.
It's a Thanksgiving movie.
No family. They're all gone.
Really?
And nobody's cooking. It's just this guy.
You just come out with my family. I'm sure my mom would love to have you over.
Okay.
It'd be interesting. Get a lot of food.
Yeah.
I like food.
I'm off that day. But I have to work the next day. Ian's gone out of town.
I'm flying out.
Yeah.
Fine too.
Delaware.
Who wants you in Delaware?
Thanks, Matt. Thanks.
They're starving people in Delaware.
Yeah, man.
We're in
Crime
Delaware.
capital of the world.
We're in Delaware.
Seriously, who wants you in Delaware?
My family.
Who?
My grandmother.
Oh,
My aunts, uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is I've built up what I call street cred with Ian. That means that no matter what, I'm getting some vacation time. Because this is the second the extended vacation. Not extended, but longer vacation.
9 days off in all. All in all.
So you guys have some back-ass word thing where you take off days and he works a whole bunch.
And vice versa.
Right. Yeah.
Because he got Comic-Con, which was 3 days. I got Austin, which was 5. I'm going to take 4 for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to give him 3 weeks.
So I have a solution to your problem.
What's this?
Why don't you hire another fucking person?
I wish it was
I don't
that
think
simple.
you understand.
Hey, we're not talking about. We can't talk about work
I'm
here.
just saying, like,
We can't. We're not about. We're not going to talk about work here. We're not going to work. This is not.
Like,
work. This is
seriously.
not the platform to talk about work.
What the fuck?
This is
don't
not the
understand.
platform to talk about work at all.
Y'all some retards.
I'm just saying. I get some days off.
Sure, great. I'm happy for you.
You should be.
I am. I am happy for you. And we're gonna hang out.
Like my days off. My days off.
All right.
So Anyway, so we are at this. We are getting to a point where we need to start wrapping this up.
How long are we going?
We got about 15 minutes left. That I'm gonna do. That's
15.
it. Yeah, I monitor this shit. No one wants to listen to this for more than an hour. That's just fucking silly.
No, I know that.
So for the last time, we're gonna talk about this Dogfish Head, 120 IPA. It's called the Holy Grail of beer. Ian, how much did you pay for this 4-pack of beer?
Like after tax or before tax?
Before.
$38.
Yeah, it's a 17% 17% alcohol.
It is wine.
It's pretty good. It says age is it says age as well, so
most wines.
you might put those away because it says it ages well.
Yeah. Oh. We need a wine cellar.
I think most wines they hover around 15, 16.
I thought they were around 20s.
Even,
Maybe I'm an alcoholic.
Even Zens, I think, are the strongest.
Go
They're
grab
like
that.
16.
Go grab the Kung Fu. Left side.
I got it.
I thought you couldn't read, so I figured I would tell you.
It's a Riesling.
That's gonna be a doctor.
It's at 12%.
Actually, you know how? Let's end this on a high note. Let's talk about Matt for a second. Matt deserves a big congratulations from all of us because Matt got accepted to medical school.
I did.
He's going to Fort Smith, right?
Yep.
That means he can be close enough that he can come up whenever it happens. He can come up here every once in a while and do the podcast. Maybe not all the time.
I can.
And we can go down there and do it.
We also can.
So
try to get like a 2-bedroom down there. It's really cheap.
So you're gonna have to blacklist.
Because the armpit of Arkansas.
Yeah, it's I mean, and you know what? It's actually bigger. Like Fort Smith is bigger than Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Not population.
Zio Street. Yeah.
Yes. It's the second biggest city in in Arkansas.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Fort Smith sucks though.
I
Those aren't words. You're gonna be a doctor.
It's because there's the ghetto, and then everybody in the ghetto populates.
You're probably gonna die. Like.
The place that I used to go to, whenever I used to go down there with Jessica a lot, was we went to Zero.
I thought that's the person we like. It's like Voldemort.
Oh,
okay.
Adam don't care a lot about things anymore. But anyways, like we used to Zero Street. That's where like the main.
Oh, I thought that was Rogers.
No, it was in Fort Smith. Zero.
Yeah, Rogers Avenue.
Not Rogers. No, Zero. Like literally called Zero Avenue, Zero Road, or something like that. That's where Atwoods was off of and shit like that. And that you just drive down that and you'd find things like that's where Hastings was off of. I'm 99% sure. Okay. I don't know if Hastings is still down there though. If it is, I'll definitely go down there and visit.
Yeah, I have no idea. You should come down there and visit anyway.
I might.
No.
We'll see.
Okay, cool.
Matters if I have to work all these weekends because so and so has to keep going to Delaware.
Where no one wants them.
Where no one wants them.
Man, that's not just Delaware.
Yeah, medical school starts next year.
How much debt?
Ooh.
Not in med school.
No.
Like, how seriously are you going to take your doctor if he pulls up a stool?
Step up to you. Let me climb this stool.
Where'd you like bullets?
Doctor performs surgery, asks for a scalpel, and like the assistant kicks the stool out from under him.
It's going to be a hefty sum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a friend in med school right now. He's in KC.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Biomed.
At where?
I don't know. Somewhere
What kind of? Yeah, what's the med school you're going to? Like, what do you like?
DO.
I don't know what that is.
So there's two strings of doctors. There's the doctor of osteopathy and then the allopathic doctors, which
osteobone.
Osteo is bone, but that's not like a lot of people think that because it starts with osteo, they think it's just bone, but it's not. They're both licensed. I can prescribe the same medication. I mean, like they're merging residencies. It's a doctor. It's just 100 years ago, it was more homeopathic stuff. And then as time has gone on, they've gone more science-based, and so now they're finally finally catching up.
So what are you gonna be like? Let's say I have to go to the doctor, and you have your degree. What do I need? And I have whatever illness thrown at me. What do I need to come to you for?
Well, if I'm a general practitioner, family, like
Yeah, you do that.
anything.
You're just gonna go for like you're not you gonna go specially.
No, I want to be so more oncology. If I can swing my way, my test scores are good enough to put me into an oncology pathway. I want to treat cancer. If that doesn't work out, then I want to go down emergency medicine.
Are you gonna have to do like a thesis?
No.
Mm.
No.
You did it about me and how
The
cool
days
I
of
am.
thesis are done.
But you can do one about me and how cool
Unless
I
I
am.
want to do research, and
That's
some,
what I mean.
And some MDs, like they go to med school to do research.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
If I
They
even
don't go practice. They just
How many for your job? How many times are you gonna put a finger up a butthole in your lifetime? You think?
oh, I'm about to bust stuff.
that depends.
This
on,
goes against next week's butt corner thing.
Okay.
So we talk.
That all depends on the specialty that I am in. If
What's
I'm
the
a
number here? Give me a number.
General practitioner could be a couple times a month, depending on who comes in, complains of problems urinating. If I, because I'll have to check their prostate. Yeah, it's a lot. ER
So
medicine,
about 1,000 buttholes.
ER medicine, kind of the same thing. Somebody like, for whatever reason, instead of goes to their general practitioner.
Are you want to practice tonight?
No.
Shut up.
If you ever get you can actually
cancer?
like,
None, never, probably.
what if it's
Well-
prostate cancer?
Probably still.
Because that's pretty prominent in men.
Yeah, probably still wouldn't. Have to
1
do
in
that.
7.
I would probably.
Is it really 1 in 7?
Mhm.
Fuck.
For what?
Prostate
Prostate
cancer.
cancer.
Is that right?
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was 1 in 3.
It might have gone up since last time.
Statistically
Yeah,
speaking,
no,
then
I-
that
look-
means
look it
one
up.
of us.
No, seriously. I thought it went up when Dad got it. I thought it went up because your dad had it before mine.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, he
more
got
and more- I'm
misdiagnosed.
seeing more and more of my family member with
No.
cancer and them, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, the likelihood of seeing cancer is
That's like 50% right now
whether
for
it's
me.
whether it's you or somebody you know, it's
Almost guaranteed.
super high. Yeah,
Unless you're like a hermit and you just live in the woods and you just die,
you could do that.
and you're like, don't know what he died from.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
A lot of reading.
but yeah, I want to treat cancer. Otherwise, do emergency medicine. The variety really appeals to me. The crazy shit you see.
Did you see the article about binding gold to cancer cells to stop replicating?
I didn't read it, but I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that.
It's just not cost efficient.
right.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
we
it
really
says-
want
That's
to
a lot-
save this
that's a lot of
first.
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says 1 in 7 have
Oh, it's
prostate
still 1 in
cancer.
7?
Yeah.
I thought it was higher than that for whatever reason, but
Yeah, they're doing something like binding gold atoms to cancer cells
so
and it stops
it's
replicating.
basically like Magic Johnson, how he stopped age.
Yeah, with money. Yeah, yeah.
Well, he didn't. He just is suppressed. It ain't.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah.
cured AIDS.
No, he's suppressed.
No, he just never went to. He never had full blown AIDS.
yes,
he only
in
had
South Park,
In
HIV.
South Park, he cured AIDS.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Real
never
life.
went to AIDS.
Injected about
He has
$10
HIV.
million.
He has HIV, and now if you have HIV, you can just take a pill every day and you're good to go.
How did he get AIDS?
Probably having sex.
Mm,
I'd probably throw that one out there
Yeah, sex.
that would be really depressing.
because it takes like a bathtub full of saliva to get it from someone that has it.
What?
A lot of spit. If they're giving you blowjobs. That-
Jesus.
We were in the AIDS epidemic when we were growing up. We learned about all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm fuck my life if I get anything.
You're in the
In
cancer
AIDS,
epidemic.
it was a big thing because they always thought it was gay people. So
Yeah.
they thought it was like a gay disease.
Yeah. Didn't they call it like gay cancer for a while?
Probably.
I remember that.
Yeah. All right. So we were gonna we got about a little bit to wrap up. One thing I want to talk about is I got to go see that Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
I've heard it's not good.
No, I know it isn't.
Yeah,
Good. I heard it isn't good because apparently it's a long music video. I have to go see for myself to make a judgment. So next week I'm gonna go see it probably tomorrow or something like that. Do you want to
I'll go.
Alright.
You want to go see it with me?
I got
Yeah, I
work,
like Queen.
so I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, we'll go see it and we'll make judgments.
Okay.
We'll judge Matt for not seeing it.
I like Queen.
But what I want to do for the last little bit of time is I want to talk about really the podcast. Like we've gone like this is the 5th episode. We've been doing strong. We keep doing this. I love doing this. I think you guys like doing it too.
I think we all need to have like general topics to bring to the table.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good
discussion
idea. I
topics.
think throughout the week we bring down topics. But I think a great thing also, one thing is we need to upgrade to get a mixing board so we can all have our
I
own
was looking
microphone.
into that actually.
Yeah, we need to get our own microphones. But we also, one thing we want to do is I want to figure out how to do intros, outros. Intros are always great. I love because I just start recording when you guys I just let you guys talk, and that's awesome. But I think it's a great idea to talk about the outro, how we're going to finish and everything, I guess, so people know when it ends. I was just like, okay, we're done with this, goodbye. You know, stuff like that. It's really fun.
I'm gonna try this one.
Ugh.
Don't judge me.
I mean, seriously, like
Fuck off.
fruit, a berry beer, a berry.
Man, let me be fruity.
All right, you need fruity.
Can I take a sip?
It's like apple juice. Holy shit, that is fruity.
That's not fruity at all.
Straight up.
But anyways,
Try it?
like...
No.
But I want to talk about not just how we
Blueberry.
outro and everything like that, but where's the podcast going? What are we going to do?
I don't know. We
Let's
don't
bring
really
some
have
ideas to
food
this.
yet.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have the messing with where I keep
Yeah.
messing with you, which is really fun. But I think that you guys bring up a lot of interesting stories. We just kind of shoot the shit for a minute, but
Yeah.
usually with podcasts, there's a lot of theme stuff with it. Like
Okay.
people always tune in for the same thing because they know we're going to the same thing. I think that I like what we're doing now because I'm tired of people that like, oh, we have a wrestling podcast or a sports podcast or this podcast. I like what we're doing. We just shoot the shit and we have a butthole corner with Matt or whatever. Stuff like that is great. It reminds me a lot of, because I've been listening to a lot of Howard Stern lately. It's like, you just don't know what to expect whenever you put him on. He doesn't have a thing, and I think that's great that we have that. But I want to talk about the future of this. So, where do you see this going, Matt? Do you have? I know that you're going to be going to medical school. Like,
No, I mean that's right.
it's not for a while, but you know, I mean, what do you want to get out of this
like,
podcast?
honestly, if I'm going to talk about something that's important to me, it's probably going to be politics.
We
I mean, I could just do like a rant on politics and then just like.
I'm fine with politics, but it's gotta be like a specific, like, it can't be the whole thing.
Right. No, I talk about one thing that happened that week and then we move on.
do you want your 3 minute?
Yeah, like 3 minutes and then we move
Spotlight.
on to whatever the fuck off, like whatever.
Okay.
Like if you're going to give me something specific.
Okay, Max gives a 3
Okay,
minutes.
so
Next week we'll try it out.
The schedule we have to do is politics, and then no matter where this fits in, right after it has to be the most ridiculous, fucking stupid thing right after.
Okay.
I mean, I can do that, but we'll give you 3 minutes. You talk about
That's all
politics.
he needs.
Or do you want 5?
3.
3? Okay,
We'll
3
start off
minutes.
with 3. I don't want to like hurt people. I don't want to like. Oh my
Can-
God, this
can you
fucking
say-
guy.
Here's one thing that like with politics that I try to do very much work also is I do make funny jabs at politics, but
No, I'll jab both sides. It's not going to be like, oh my God,
yeah.
blah blah blah.
And what do you want to do with this podcast? What's your opinion?
I want to have some laughs. That's mainly it, honestly. I just want to fucking hang out, shoot shit, be able to
that-
like have a decent track to go on, but still be able to branch off and like if we need to deviate, then we deviate because that's the way it's going.
Yeah.
Like have shit on our, you know,
Agenda.
but not necessarily. Yeah, what?
No, we start writing on that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about smoke alarm. I'm like,
Do you want to? I mean, we got a little bit of time. We can talk about smoke alarm,
I
but
set off the smoke alarm last night. I feel really bad about it because
Yeah,
I
we already
ended up
talked
in
about
the
kind
mountain,
of,
but,
though.
I'm not. That's not my fault.
Anyways, okay. So what I want to do is I want to establish something on this podcast. Our now I know like last week you weren't here, Matt. because you were sicko or whatever. You had the brew flu, as I said. Ian, you were here. You filled in for what is. But what I'm thinking is, like, it is the Messing With podcast. I think if we're going to we have the 3 starring members. Ian, Matt, and Adam.
Yeah.
It's not...
The Three Stooges.
Now, I'm going to mess with you because I like the Messing With podcast. I like having that. But I think it's something we can grow on. But I think the idea that what we have for now is good. But I would like to bring
Guests.
people in that we know.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
yeah, I already called her up. I tried to get Gerald to come in tonight.
I heard that.
He wouldn't do it. He was scared.
That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Actually, not Tim or his brother. They don't talk where the fuck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they will.
You just gotta put some alcohol in them.
All I've ever, like, honest, Nick, right, is Tim's brother. He sounds kind of like...
He has a great radio voice, Finland.
Who's the fucking
Tim.
hat guy from King of the Hill? Boomhauer. No.
No.
He's just like,
That's not... Come on.
He
That's
sounds like
mean.
He says like...
Okay, well, okay. Anyway, let's not alienate people.
He does talk about that. Come on, man.
Let's not throw people under the bus that you work with.
I'm just saying. The guy is super nice. I like him. That's how
Who are we
he
talking
sounds.
about?
Nick.
Oh, Nick does not sound like that.
That's
Every
what I'm
time
saying.
I've heard him. He sounds like...
Exactly. I don't know what
He's
he's
quiet.
saying.
He just doesn't speak up. That's
Oh, he's a
about it.
great guy. Fuck.
I like
didn't
Nick.
say he was a bad guy.
Yeah, you did.
Matt's gonna lose his fucking butthole talk corner next week.
All right, fine.
Anyways,
Get
so
back in the corner.
we're gonna have to end this. We're at the end of this.
That's a timeout.
That's the timeout. Randy Newman's gonna play us out. Matt, what's your last comments you want to say?
Trumpet or lump it?
Trumpet
You
or
wanna
rumpet?
cure cancer, and you want to cure cancer. Not your friend.
People are just the same as you.
What are you gonna say? What'd you say?
Wonderful world.
Short people
All men
got no reason to live.
till the day
Well, guys, we had another night, another fun time playing the podcast game.
nobody
This is Messing With.
That's a fruity fuck.
Matt's a fruity fuck. We're messing with Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, y'all.
And with Ian, say hi, Ian.
No.
they got
All right.